Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Adam Conley is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, take a look at that whip. Around 1.3, which is pretty much league average. So he's been very serviceable all year long.
Gregory Polanco strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dietrich is right there, and on one pitch, he's retired. And here's Clint Hurdle's starting lineup for the Pirates in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, Jung-Ho Kang is someone to really pay attention to right now. He drove in over 25 runs last month. Sure, some of that credit belongs to his teammates getting on base ahead of him, but he's been stepping up big in clutch situations.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. This Marlin ball club, Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Jung-Ho Kang will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. Runners on the move for second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ryan Vogelsong gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, so he's throwing the ball pretty well. We'll see how that translates into this one.
Christian Yelich comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Martin Prado will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. There's Harrison for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, these guys go up there hacking, man. They are dead last in walks, so they have to be a little less aggressive at the plate to sustain some good offense throughout the entire season.
Giancarlo Stanton will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
And that's through for a hit.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Justin Bohr will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Boy, just an amazing season he's had so far, and he's in the top 5 in average. Maybe he can get enough hits to push himself into that #1 spot.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Miami first. We've played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. Starling Marte strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Hard liner toward short, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
John Jaso is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still have that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Boy, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide steps. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle the ball. He gets a good throw off to second base, and they get their guy.
Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Marcell Ozuna will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And with the loss yesterday, that means they've dropped 2 of the first 3 in this series. So if form holds, they're due to come back and win this one, and they'll end up splitting the series.
Lined back over second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. When you're having that kind of success at the plate, it just builds confidence. Another nice game for him here as well.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we've got the reigning Gold Glove Award winner in left field. Great with outfield assists, covers a lot of ground, and really one of the smartest players at his position.
Tapper up the line. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crouch and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
Here's Echeverria now, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Polanco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Marlins leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Jordy Mercer leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Echeverria backhands it deep in the hole. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And that's why you love this guy playing short for you. Excellent range, and he's going to show off that hose, too. That's a nice play.
Stepping in now, Kyle Saul, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. On the first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
The pitcher, number 14, Ryan Vogelsong.
Stepping in, Ryan Vogelsong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
And anytime you send your pitcher up there with 2 away, you want him to at least give you a little bit of a battle up there. But he does way more than that. He singles here to turn the lineup over.
On the ground to the right side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pirates leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Adam Conley digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Leading off for the Marlins, pitcher Adam Conley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. And he takes strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. To short, hit hard. Mercer is there. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, a lot of guys are trying to pull everything when they get up to the plate. He went the opposite way. Really paid off for him.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Looped out toward third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Yeah, he's kind of pulling off this pitch a little here. Gets it off the end of the bat, nearly flips it over the third baseman's head, but a nice job here of recognizing that it's not hit all that hard and then getting up to pull it down.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the third inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Giancarlo Stanton will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Swing and a chopper to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Josh Harrison is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Jung Ho Gong will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Down the first baseline. Bohr scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Starling Marte stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
John Jaso will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Justin Bohr is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marte's after it, and a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it.
Now batting, left fielder.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
First pitch on its way. High and deep to right center field. Saul racing back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. The relay throw, and he is in there.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now, if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Derek Dietrich is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out.
Well, a fly ball again here this time would be just what the doctor ordered. because a sac fly here would give him the lead.
High in the air out to center field. Saul on the move makes the play, and there are two gone now. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
In a game like this, you had to figure that a manufactured run was going to be how we finally opened our scoring. Good work there to drive him in.
JT Realmuto steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment. And as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Adam Conley steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Swing and a liner. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
In is Christian Yelich as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. The Marlins on top, 2-0. Francisco Cervelli heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. To short. Echeverria has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
What a difference 5 days can make. He's been a totally different pitcher out there compared to his last start. The command is much better. The pitches are much sharper. Even the body language tells me he's got things under control.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Center fielder.
Just a fantastic catch out there by the outfielder. And the one guy that's more excited about it than the guy who caught the ball is the pitcher. He knows that that one could have been extra bases.
Into the box, Kyle Saul. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Dietrich fields it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. Martin Prado comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
Hit out towards second. And taken in out there for the first out.
The right fielder, number 27.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Mercer. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Justin Bohr steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They're up 2-0. Ryan Vogelsong steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Gregory Polanco stands into the box. He's 0-for-2 so far in this one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tap foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Hit in the air out to left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, only 3 strikeouts for him in the ball game, but when you've got that slow stuff, keeping guys off balance, you don't need to rely on strikeouts.
Josh Harrison will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Dietrich is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2-0. Marcell Ozuna gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Launched to right field and deep. Back goes Polanco, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
The batter.
So he's into third there with the leadoff triple, as the third baseman's going to come over now and discuss how they want to play things with the runner on third, and this is going to set up an interesting... Whoa. They were looking for the hidden ball trick there, and I'll tell you what, it just about worked. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move here. That'll do it for Ryan Vogelsong. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Archimedes Caminero will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 37, Archimedes Caminero.
Derek Dietrich will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Into the seats, 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Moving under it, Saul. He's got it 1 away. And he'll make it into score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
And after the leadoff triple, well, this is just a case of a guy taking care of business out there with a runner in scoring position. All he's trying to do is get something airborne here, and that's mission accomplished as he gets the easy sacrifice fly.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Jaso able to squeeze it, and that becomes out number 2.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label. And this is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 3 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jung Ho Gong will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Up next for the Pirates.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Starling Marte started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
John Jaso will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Belted high and deep into right center. Yelich going back to the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. And the Pirates have struck for a run. It's now a 3-1 game. Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Jordy Mercer is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 in the... Adam Conley will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Smoke toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
You could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
In is Christian Yelich. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
This is a situation where you wonder how much of his concentration is on first base and how much of it is on home plate. Because if you're not 100% locked in on the guy at the plate, folks will make you pay at this level.
And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Jared Hughes will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 48, Jared Hughes. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 19, Chris Stewart.
Martin Prado will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Grounded down the third baseline. Taken in by Gung. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now, that'll help you settle right into the game.
Giancarlo Stanton gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Shot towards second. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
Wow, that's just a great play right there. Let's put the ISO on him out there at second base. You see the first step quickness. No wasted movement whatsoever. Then he's completely airborne as he takes away a certain base hit.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Line toward the gap in left center. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Marlins 5 and the Pirates 1. Edwin Jackson will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Kyle Saul will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning here from South Florida as you get a look at the line score to this point. The hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. 0-1, here it comes. Curveball there, this one touching 77 miles an hour, 2 strikes.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Prado is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Gregory Polanco will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dietrich gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 5-1. Derek Dietrich will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Sent toward first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
JT Realmuto swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lined into left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Oh, here's a situation where any run you can get to add on to your lead, it's an important one. But this never really had much of a chance of panning out as they tag him out at the plate easily.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. A man at third with one away. Hit hard to short. Mercer has it. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate, but he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead, and that allows that runner to come in and score.
Chris Johnson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Chris Johnson.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Gung is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. It's the Marlins 6 and the Pirates 1. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Carter Capps will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Carter Capps.
Josh Harrison will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton on the run. He's there and records the first out. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Starling Marte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 6-1. Good night from Miami.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious.